let's say you maybe, I don't know, how's a nice way to put it, struck out on Valentine's Day and over the weekend?
Yeah, okay,
Sorry.
don't worry though. There are a lot of ways to kind of meet your potential mate. We actually have spots and activities for you to check out that could just help you find love. We have professional matchmaker Stef Safran here with more. Steph, how are you? Everything's good? Valentine's Day was good?
Absolutely.
You got everybody through
got
it?
it good? Right.
We got everybody through it, and we followed our own advice. We did some activities for people on actual Valentine's Day. I was working with Fleet Feet, where we actually did an exercise. It was an exercise, Cupid's Run.
Oh, that's cute.
So,
A lot of cute stuff. You know what? I have a question though, especially related to that. You do have to look for things to meet people. How much harder is it to meet people during the winter?
The thing is, it is harder to meet people during the winter because people aren't just going out after work, going to activities. They plan, because we have a joke that a lot of men like to wife up for the winter.
Yeah.
Because it's much harder to find people to going around in different places, because people don't go out as much unless
Especially
it's
that
planned.
spontaneous.
I was going to say that the randomness of like riding your bike and bumping into somebody at the park and stuff, that doesn't happen.
Not in this
Not
weather,
as much.
no.
She's like, no.
But you do have some places to meet people around town. We're going to go through some of these events and things to do. The first one is, it's events around town, mingling around?
Mingle Around, and Mingle Around has over 10,000 members, so people, the events, there's about 15 events a month, and I've talked about them before, and what I love about that company is that there's different age groups, different interests.
That's nice.
This month alone, they're going to be having like a speed dating for fitness singles, as well as young professional networking. So it's not just going to meet people for dating purposes. There's more specifics to it. The age group runs anywhere from 20s to even 50s.
Oh, nice.
That's
Nice.
cool.
All right, and now another thing, and I've heard this before, is about volunteering. Like, that's how you meet a lot of people, and also people who have similar values that you do. And you're suggesting Hustle Up the Hancock?
The big thing to do is Hustle Up the Hancock. It's coming up this upcoming Sunday, and it's one of the big ways to go, to get to meet people in a setting where you're volunteering. It's not something that you have to make a long-term commitment to. The Chicago Marathon's coming up. A lot of people love the Chicago Marathon. That's another great activity to volunteer for.
And then you're working on teams, and you get to meet people, and you might see somebody cute.
And I was going to say, and if you're huffing and puffing on one of the stairs, a big young gent may come and pick you up and get you to the very top, which would be very nice.
You never know.
Right, it could happen.
Now, for those of you who like to party.
You have My Drink on St. Patrick's Day. You have the Caravan Crawl.
There's going to be about 2,000 people in this particular event. My
This is
Drink
fun.
On has
Oh, boy.
events
Yeah.
about once a month. They have events. And if you go on their website, you can see a variety of things. So you don't have to go to something this particularly large. But the St. Patrick's Day event, what's great about it is it's clearly you'll meet new people. There's no way with 2,000 people that you're not going to meet somebody.
And even if you're a shy person, like, people are going to draw you out for this kind of thing. Like, if you don't have to do anything. You just
If you're
show
going
up.
to bar after bar and
Right.
you get drink specials, I'm sure by the fifth bar, I think you might be good.
Now, this next place I've never heard of before, but it sounds really interesting. What is Yip It, and how is it good for dating?
Yip It is what's called an aggregator. So a lot of people are familiar with Groupon or any type of deal-a-day websites. Yip It, you put a profile up and you can talk about what you're interested in so that you get items and events, classes, and shopping. It's everything, but instead of getting 10 emails, you get one email, and you can take a look. And a lot of people are doing events that way. That there are a lot of fun events. One of the events, for example, that's running right now is Comedy Sports. So for $99, so it's a break off the price, you can get a 6-week class that starts February 23rd, and that's again something that people might think to do, but then sometimes they don't know the price. There's also getaway type of things, like there's the Gallows Caves.
Yeah, what is that? That's in Illinois?
Yeah, it's in the city, and it's salt caves, so you sit back and relax in a spa-like atmosphere. And it's between, I think, $25 to $35 that they had a special running at one point, so that you can try these new things that people didn't even know existed. And it's very cool. It doesn't come across as cheap to do these discounted type of sites. It's very popular. And so to get one email a day to kind of help plan your social calendar is a great way to, instead of just doing the same old things, if you do an exercise routine, you get bored and you need to try something new. And what I always tell people at Stef in the City is part of it is being your own matchmaker and planning your social calendar. If you were looking for a job, you would come up with new strategies besides just doing the same old things. And if
You
you're
are
single,
brilliant.
It's
That is
true.
really smart. Yeah.
You gotta sometimes get out there and do different things and things that you would never expect because you may be there at the moment when someone else is doing the exact same thing.
I
You know?
love this stuff.
That's cool.
Stef, thank you so much. We appreciate
Thanks
it.
for having me.
Now listen, for more information on Stef, check out her website, stefinthecity.com. She's also got a new office as well that she's willing to see you at. So get all the information on your website too?
Yes.
Sounds good. Thanks, Stef.